Welcome to Julie the Thrifty Designer. Hey, sorry it's been a while since I have been on. I have just been so busy. And I finally have my house ready to put on the market. And I'm gonna give you my house tour. Here you can see I am walking up the walk in my gardens. And over here, well, this year has been horrible for weeds, but if you listen carefully, my pond is beautiful sounding. But everything is so dry. But I am so tired, and my strength is waning on me. And so there's a lot of details I physically do not have the ability to handle. But anyway, welcome. Well, here is my living room. I think it is really beautiful. We've pared it down a little bit. I've had to remove some furniture out of here, and it's so much nicer. I have my chairs, and by my front door, my mirror, and my beautiful decor. My stairs. It looks so much nicer without all that furniture that I had there. Why I thought I needed it, I have no idea. Isn't that something? I have no idea why I thought I needed all that furniture, other than I was trying to get some storage. But we got rid of the red wall and painted it a taupe shade. I think it looks very clean and fresh. Now we'll continue on into my dining room. It just looks so nice. I think it's clean, it's fresh. I did find me a new table at the thrift store. Habitat for Humanities, in fact, $10. And my table and my chairs fit nicer around it now. I like the overall feel. I just need a new tablecloth that fits it better because it is a little bit bigger than my other tables were. My other table was, let's put it that way. And I need to go shopping for one, but have not had time. So what I simply did was set the table for a late summer, early fall kind of feel, harvest. And on it, these are those fakey, yummy things. They feel so real. And, well, those don't smell good, but they sure look delicious, don't they? But they're totally fake. And we got them on the Amazon, but again, I didn't order them, so I cannot link you the links. I have no idea. I am sorry. They were gifted to me by my sister-in-law. And then what I just have is a country bowl. Isn't that pretty with the blue and the yellow? With just all the faux fruit and some sunflowers. And a cute little bird sitting right there, just for a little ambiance. And I just set the table very simply with the charger, my white dinner plate, and one of these from the Dollar Tree, and just the yummy little different things. And my napkin, I got just a nice little taupey champagne color napkin, and I just wrapped it around the dinner plate and let it sit. And then some just simple glasses. I think they turned out very beautiful. And over there on my buffet, kept it real simple, just a little bit of greenery and a plate again with the sunflower and a charger, and just a really pretty little pot with some sunflower and daisy flowers, just to freshen it up and make it feel happy. And then my sofa table, just behind it, I kept it real simple also. Just a flower arrangement with some of the prettiest little daisies and I guess sunflowers of a type anyway. And then just a simple lamp on my table, and I always have that bust of Caesar sitting there, and I just put greenery around it. And on the side of my sofa, I just have a little candle stand that I put a tile on and just made it like a little end table. So you could set a drink on there if you needed to. I think this area has become very beautiful. And over here, very simple. Again, we got rid of the red wall and used that taupe color. And just a very simple look. Tell you, I almost think I am making myself figure out how I like less is more after all. We'll see when we get into the new house. Still haven't found one yet, so I don't know where we're moving. And the house has been on the market for 4 days, and we've only had 2 viewings. Not a good start. So I am needing prayer on what we need to really do on selling the house and finding our new one. Right, next, we're going to go into my powder room. The simplest, but very elegant. I just have matching throw rug. I got it 2 different stores. To these beautiful hand towels. And a beautiful bath towel and hand towel. And doesn't it just pull together really nice with that area little rug? I love it. It is so pretty. And then I have just kept it real simple. In the window, I just put one of my little decorative plates and some greenery. And above it, up there where I always do my fancy floral type arrangement, I've just taken it down and just put a little bit of lace up there and just called it good. And over here, it is just the simple, where I've put sconces and beautiful things like that. And then on my sink, very simple. When my husband passed away, someone gave me this beautiful orchid. Well, the flowers died. The plant's still alive, but the flowers died. So I went to Hobby Lobby's and I found that beautiful white orchid so it would match. And it was white that was on that plant originally anyway. And I just put it in place. If I wouldn't have told you, you wouldn't have known, because it really does look that real. I love how it looks. So pretty. Okay, now I haven't really ever shown you, but I have a little pantry in my home. I have a lot of stuff. And so we've cleaned it up and made it look decent. It shows that it holds quite a bit. So as you come out of the bathroom and walking down the hall, you come towards my kitchen. I absolutely have loved my kitchen for years, but I never finished it. And guess what? I finally finished my beautiful kitchen. Just in time to sell it. Go figure. So what we have done is we have put in lighting above and inside the cabinet, and the lighting comes underneath. We have a nice simple little Keurig bar here, or you can make it tea or even hot chocolate if you so desire. And I just kept it simple, and I found these beautiful mugs at home. And I just love how it looks. It just is very inviting to come over here and get something to drink. And it's just made very, very simple, yet looks inviting. So as you come in, up above, I have just done some simple, beautiful things up above. Nothing elaborate, but a little bit up there just to show a little decor. Can make it look very homey, peaceful, and relaxing. And then just in my window, I have my faux herbs. And I'm a little OCD in me is showing. Whoop. Let's slide over just a little bit. I want to even it out. There we go. Like I said, a little OCD in me is popping out. But I have a little container there to put our sponges in. And I just think it has turned out so amazingly well. And over here again, we have lit up this cabinet. Oh, I wonder why this one flickers and the other one doesn't in the camera. Interesting. We did get this lighting from Home Depot, and the other one I showed you we got online, which was a lot cheaper. Love it though, isn't it just beautiful? I've always wanted it lit up, and I had it years ago lit up with rope light, and they burned out and we never replaced it. Then I have a snack eating bar in my kitchen, and then I'll just show you the stove area. I have just a little pretty area here where I have some plates just to look pretty, a little spot of color. And over here we just have our stove, and it's just a nice stove. And simplicity. Always have to have things decorating at least some. I can't stand bare places. So here in the kitchen, in the breakfast room, which I always used as a serving area because it served me more for my family purposes. I had extra tables in here where during the holidays or special occasions we had overflow of foods, and I just made it as a serving area. But for selling purposes, it's probably much better to use it as what it's intended to be, a breakfast nook. So I have just a simple little table and chairs in here. And on the table, I have my plant that I have. That is a real cactus, Christmas cactus, in fact. But I didn't want it to look like a Christmas cactus sitting there, so I just added some of the yellow and the daisies just to bring in that spot of bright, cheery happiness. And on here, just simply, again, at the thrift store, I should say, I found these for, I think they were like 69 cents a piece, maybe. I don't remember what I paid for them. But anyways, that. And then again, here's some of that fake food again. And this one smells pretty good. It smells kind of like a muffin might smell. And these are thrift store napkins. And this is a thrift store napkin ring. Isn't it pretty? And then my thrift store teapot and our teas that we have that you can just, I have them sitting in there and you can decide what you want. And then it's for breakfast. So have his mercies are new every morning. And I just think it looks really, really pretty. And then we freshened up the door with a new coat of paint. And of course cleaned it. My dogs make a mess of my doors, I'll tell you. And then these cabinets are staying with the house as we're selling it. We've gave them a nice fresh coat of paint so they match the kitchen. And it just is so pretty to decorate. I probably will really miss those cabinets, but I believe they need to stay. And anyway, these are the type of lights. They're literally a flat strip of LED lights, and they peel and you stick them on. And we have them all the way around. And at night, oh, wow, wow, wow. I wish I'd have known about these years and years and years ago. They are amazing. All right, after leaving the breakfast room, we're coming in to the family room where the fireplace is. And we have taken out the love seat and just put in, we brought the chair from the other side of the room over. And we've just created a nice sitting TV area. My dogs won't leave my pillows alone. I've had them sitting here just as pretty as can be. And, well, dogs, you know? What do you do with them? And then the coffee table, just set simple and elegant. I've taken down all the excessive swirls and extra things, which I'm really finding I'm enjoying this. So anyway, and we've taken out extra cabinets in here as well. And we split up the one because they truly were a split up entertainment center. And I liked them together, and I still do, but for this purpose, they look really nice, one on each side of the fireplace. Then I have a video where I whitewashed the fireplace and just softened it. It was just this in-your-face 70s red brick. And now it is, I think it's been updated by whitewashing it. And it's softer and it's much more simpler and very elegant, I believe. And I love how it looks. And in the corner over here, I just simply put a very beautiful arrangement again to help brighten up a dark corner. And then we used to have my chair on one side of this table and one right there. So we moved the other chair across the room and we took the love seat downstairs. So I think this room has turned out beautiful. So now let's go upstairs and check out everything up there. All right, I'm at the top of the stairs and I'm just showing you quickly how my hallway looks. It's nothing wonderful. It's just a bunch of doors and an ability to walk around up here. All right, let's check out the hall bathroom first. I think it is truly very beautiful. It's all clean and everything is just minimalistically but beautifully decorated. And what I had done was put in white towels. Got a lot of them on clearance and cheap prices. And then I changed out my striped red and yellow and golds, whatever striped, and put in just a simple clean white shower curtains and a simple clean white rug. And then this way it kind of takes on maybe a slight spa-like hall family bathroom. It is just, I think, beautiful. Now I'm going to show you my brother's bedroom. I'm saving the master bedroom for last, so if you're interested in that, you'll have to stay tuned. Anyway, here is my brother's bedroom. And he currently has had some eye surgery, so we currently have him again for respite care and taking care of his eyes in a nursing facility. He's there for a couple of months while they're doing his eyes and recuperating from that. During the move and all the dust and all of this, it was not good for his eyes, so we chose to have him put there so that they can take care of his medical needs. And so in here, I just simply changed up his colors for the cell and just made it a simple white bed with something really pretty. See good in all things, and again, just some white simple curtains, which I bought from the thrift store. The bedspread I've had a while, but I did get it from the thrift store. And I can't remember, some of the pillows came from the thrift store. I mean, it's just simple. But in his room, we have decluttered, packed away a lot of his stuff because he likes a lot of things. His TV is normally where that ship is, but he wanted his TV while he was in respite care. So we just brought a ship in and filled that space so it looked nice. And kind of like a bedroom library. I think it's a very beautiful reading room. It looks really nice. Next, I'm taking you into my son's bedroom. Now his room, well, we've been in the house for 19 years. And his room was still pretty much what it had been since he was a small boy when we moved in. And he finally decided it's time for a grown-up bed and everything. So we've gotten rid of all of his child stuff. He had bunk beds so his friends could have a place to stay, and and just mismatched whatever furniture and his collectibles that he had since he was a child that he didn't care about anymore, but he just never got rid of. Well, he went through and made his room look so nice. I just love it. And we got new carpet in his room. For the carpet that was in here, was the same carpet that was in the house when we bought the house. It needed to be changed then, and we never got it changed. So we get it changed again to sell the house. Go figure, right? Isn't it beautiful though? His room is very calm, relaxing, and looks really nice. All right, this room was a very tough room for me to do because this was my husband's office. And well, it had been guest bedrooms and people staying with us for a number of years. And then finally, about a year before he passed, he was able to take this as his room. So we moved his things into the room, but because he was beginning to get sick, none of us knew he was, but he was so tired that he never came up here and organized his room much. He did a smidgen, but not a lot. And so I had piles and piles and piles of stuff to go through in this room. It's a rather emotional room for me because this was so full of his personal things. But we have turned it into just a really nice office and has held back some of his more favorite things in here. My husband, we're in our steampunk moment. This is a kid's water pistol gun, whatever you call it, not a pistol, but rifle gun. It was a water gun. And he took it and he spray painted it black. And then he found all these things and he just glued them all over it in tubes. And it's just kind of that steampunk look we would do on occasions for just fun. And that's a pride and joy. I'm sorry, for me, because he took so much loving care making that fun little object. But anyway, we transformed this office into his office into just a really nice office. It's a pared down, but it's in tribute to my husband. It's a beautiful room. I love it. We didn't have a real desk, so we just made shift, but it works. Okay, let's go into the master bedroom. Wow, huh? This room, I didn't do a whole lot in this area except for just clean it up. And again, had to take my husband's things out of here, his clothes, and put things away, and just an emotional moment. But the room, this bedspread thing he gave me for Christmas a couple of years ago. And so anyway, but I think the room turned out very beautiful when I fixed it up last year. It is so pretty. And it's restful, and I think it gives a wow factor when you walk into the room. And over here, I didn't really have anything but junk piled up. And we cleaned it up and made it look nice. And then right here, I had actually a cubicle put here so I could put some excessive clothes that I didn't need, but I thought I did. And so we took that out and just opened it up completely. And then there's my closet. It's a nice size walk-in closet. It's not huge, but it holds, as you can see, way too much. And my husband made that shoe rack. Did an amazing job. And it looks so pretty. I really like it. Next, we'll look at the master bathroom. All right, let's check out the master bathroom. Here's the floor that you were seeing that my friend and I was starting to tile. Well, he ended up being called out of town and he couldn't finish it. And well, I'm the one that did so. So let's look at the floor and then I will show you the rest of this bathroom, okay? I ended up putting this bathroom in the tile from basically my foot here over, all of it, plus all the baseboards, because we just couldn't get it finished. He just didn't have the time that was needed to help really finish it. Well, unfortunately, I was short 2 tile two of this white tile or cream tile of finishing the floor. Nowhere. I looked everywhere, high and low, every store I could come to see if I can find two more tile like these. No one had them. So unfortunately I had to makeshift, but I guess it looks okay because it is the same color tile as my baseboard. See, it all matches, and I've got it there. And in the shower, my husband and I did this one years ago, this little harlequin pattern, and that shower has been this way for probably 15 years, 12 or 15 years. So I just used what I had. And I will admit to you, this became too much for me. I was so exhausted with everything I was trying to do. And I ended up going to the hospital with extreme exhaustion. And they treated me, and I went home and had to take a day off from working. But actually, I got up the next morning and grouted the floor. So anyway, I am just showing you. That cabinet, last time you saw it, was a very light oak. And that is paint, not stain. Just like I did my bedroom furniture that was the light oak, I painted it. And I painted it to match the front of the bathtub that I painted probably 12 years ago. So I think it now is pulled together really beautifully. So let's check it out. And there is my sink. And over to it, I have two cutouts in the wall that we built in so that you could use it for storage of anything you want, but I use it for just my costume jewelry. There's no value in there, it's just costume. But you open it up like a cabinet door, but it hangs and looks like a picture. And because I'm trying to create a soothing spa-like feeling, I simply took the glass and I put on with the letters from Hobby Lobby, Calm and Rest. And then I just took the spray frost and sprayed it on it to give it the opaque feeling so you don't see through it as much. And I think it looks really charming. I like how it looks. And so then next to it, here's the window. And I found those curtains at Big Lots. And I thought they would just be really pretty in here. And I found all of the towels right here at Ross. And I love them. With God, all things are possible. And they just bring in the coloring that I have been trying to do in here. And then here's my favorite view in the whole bathroom. My soaker tub. Oh, I just love how it looks. Went to Hobby Lobby and half price or 40% off, whichever it was. Anyway, got the letters that said spa. And I put that on there to create this feeling. And then I had this beautiful iron artwork out in the backyard on one of my projects I did a couple of years ago. I didn't need anymore, and so I brought it in and hung it there. And I think it just really, really made a big difference. And then on the back here, I just have a beautiful thing that says Epsom salts and different body washes and scrubbers and soaps and bubble bath and a plant and a towel. Be happy. And a beautiful real plant. This is a peace lily, and the nursing home gave it to me when my mother passed away 12 years ago. And that was a very small plant when they gave it to me. And it has loved this bathroom all these years, and it has grown to be huge, enormous. I've had to transplant it two or three times since then, but it is just gorgeous. And then I just have a simple little tray across here, so you sit in the tub and have your favorite beverage and read a book or do whatever you feel like doing, and it just is nice. And I happen to have a Joyce Meyer's book on here that says, Do It Afraid. And I think that is me right now, because everything I'm doing is basically do it afraid. I have to do it. So anyway, here again is my shower. We had a 1970s glass shower door in here. And my husband was starting to get very weak, and we were showering him. And coming out, he slipped and fell into the door, cracking it badly. So I needed to get a new shower door. That was a chore, and boy was that a pain to find somebody that would just come do a shower door and to find the right style. That was not an easy task, and nor was it cheap. My goodness, was that a hard thing to do. But meanwhile, now it looks amazing and it is beautiful. And I just simply have just kind of staged it also with black soap, and which is stuff I use. I love it. I get it from the Dollar Tree, and I've just kept it so it's spa-like inspired, so that when you come in here, hopefully you will just feel calm and restful. And I think it looks really, really nice. So, hi guys. But anyway, I found these W's, which means wash your hands. That doesn't have anything to do with my name or anything, but they were clearanced. I got both towels for like $1 or something, and I thought I'm going to do it because they work for what I'm doing. So I decided it means wash your hands. And I just kept it on the simple side. My everyday things that I need to use, I just spruced them up and went to Home Goods, and I bought the Q-tip holder and the soap holder and the toothbrush holders. And the other things I use olive oil from face to toe for my moisturizing. And I know it sounds crazy, but I love it. I don't have dry skin here in Colorado like everyone else seems to. Then I have a perfume bottle, which I don't have perfume in it, but you know, it just sits there looking pretty. So this is the master bathroom. I think it has turned out really pretty. I got a light bulb I need to replace. Okay, remember that. Anyway, didn't it turn out gorgeous? I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, I thought I would show you what my basement looks like, where it used to be Julie's boutique is what someone called it, and I was calling it and referring to it as Julie's Boutique. So I'll have to show it to you now. It's not the boutique any longer. Okay, well now these are still down here in the same place, and I've just simply decorated them so they're very pretty. But where it was boxes and boxes of all my holiday stuff, we have now turned it into just a nice sitting family room area. I figured this might make a really nice teenager hangout area. You know, the floor has always been wrecked since we moved in. We've never done anything with the floor, and it's probably gotten worse through the years. But we're not doing anything with it now either, because I'm not going to try to cover all of this and scrape this all up. I don't have the strength to do it, and the next people can make it what they want. It is basically an unfinished basement, partially finished, let's put it that way. And so what we've done, everything that was in here had all my shelves and all my holiday stuff that I cleaned up. We right now have it in storage till we get to the new home. But here is where, this was the table I had behind my living room couch because I needed the extra storage. And then here is my love seat from upstairs. We brought it down. Then I had that black table and that chair next to the stairs, which we brought down here and made a very lovely sitting area. This dresser was my old dresser before I got my new set, and it was out in the hallway. And since we're avid Renaissance lovers, had tons of Renaissance costuming. So if we all, as a family, go into the Renaissance Festival, everybody can come over and pick out an outfit and decide what they wanted to wear. So now it's down here just full of some keepsake things that I need. And we have a wall over here that's not been finished, and I just don't have what it takes to do that. It's just going to sell as is. But down here, these are all my dad's old antique vintage whatever, radios and cameras and projectors, and they're just really cool to me. I always wanted to make a contrast movie room, put these up and then put a modern day television and all of that, and I kind of did it, finally achieved somewhat it. Then we have a desk here for whatever you need to do, and again I have my vintage things all over it. And I have had collectors from mugs that I think this was, who was it that was selling these? It was one of those fast food restaurants. I can't say the name. Burger King, I think, was selling these when Star Trek first started coming out. And I was able to collect their window displays when they didn't want them anymore. And then I've got some movie posters. And so we just put them up down here and created just a fun area that I really believe just takes on a really nice family teenage gathering area. Now this room hasn't changed hardly at all. I mean at all. This is my washer and dryer. For years, for 19 years, this is what I've had as a washer and dryer room. Just junk. Nothing nice about it, but it still washed our clothes. And this was always storage, and well, it still is. What a mess. I don't know what we're going to do with everything. What we have now upstairs on display is all we need, and this is all the stuff we think we were still wanting to keep. And we have more on storage on top of this. So when we move to the new house, boy, do I have a lot of purging, because I don't know where we're moving or what we're going to need. So this is my big mess of this laundry room. Pathetic, I think, but reality. All right, and then I have a door here, which is where my sister-in-law's room is. And so she just has really paired it out. She had a lot of stuff along here, and she has now kept herself a beautiful room in here. And it's very simple, and yet it looks very elegant also. It's kind of dark, I see, but that's all right. People can see what they're getting down here. Again, this would probably be, I could see a family buying this house and going, oh my, I want this as my bedroom, one of the teenagers or whatever. Because it has its own bathroom, so I can see the daughter, you know, the older daughter. And so anyway, she just has some very nice, cheery, and simple decorating, just to feel inviting and happy, and just a nice livable space. And then here's her bathroom, and she has put in some nice storage and a shower. And we have the toilet and this beautiful vanity with the nice granite top. It's just a nice, really nice hall bathroom, or basement bathroom. And I think we did a really nice job at finishing this off, because this room was a disaster when we bought this house. Very, very pretty what she has done. I like it a lot. And the room in here is just peaceful, quiet, and calm. And then behind those curtains there is an actual closet. And I think it looks nice. It feels good. The hole right there is the area to reach in to turn off the outside water if we need to turn it off. So we have access to that. Doesn't it look nice? And this would be how it is the setup. You come out of her room, out into the family room, or up the stairs. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour of my home that I've made it look like for selling. It has been a lot of work, and I am truly beyond exhausted. But it's going to be worth it. The house looks amazing. It shows well, and we will see what happens. The Lord is in control, and the Lord's timing is what I'm waiting on, because I'm ready to be sold and finding my new home and moving on. But God seems to be tarrying a little bit for me, and I have to find my patience and wait on His timing. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys so very much for watching and all of your support. And I'm sorry I haven't been on much. Just been too busy to pull up the camera, film what I'm doing, and then edit and put it up. Takes a lot of time to do all of that. I haven't been meaning to neglect all of you. Just, it's been a lot that I've had to do. So just still be patient with me, and we'll see what comes up next when I get a chance to. So thanks again, guys, for watching. Y'all take care, and God bless, and happy decorating, happy moving, happy whatever, you know. Love y'all, and until we see again, you take care. Bye-bye.